Good morning folks and welcome. What we've got here is a rather nice example of an Hitachi radio cassette, and the model number of this is, if I can see it anywhere, can't see it on the front. Super sensitivity receiver. Yeah, and they're not wrong about that. It's got a lovely radio on this. Let's see what the model number is. It's a TRK 5280E. That's what that appears to be. There's no screws in the battery compartment, which is unusual. You normally expect to find at least one living in there. Anyway, this actually works. It's got a, I think it's got a dry joint. Length of the screws. It's got a dry joint on the amplifier, I believe. So we'll go through that. And it also has about 50,000 screws in the fucking thing. Yeah, and that's a short screw, so I need to remember where the short screw goes. I mean, there's no worries about that. If you put a short screw in the wrong hole, it won't tighten up. Well, so far, is there another one there? Nope. That's the FM aerial. Won't worry about that for a minute. Probably does the, I think it might have shortwave on this as well. I'm not sure. No, it's AM, FM. Medium wave, is it? Medium wave, long wave and FM is what this supports. I mean, this is actually quite an easy one to get apart so far. I mean, sometimes these are bastards to get to bits. Even has an external socket on it for FM as well. These screws are pulling out lovely. I mean, you know, what more can you ask for? I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like when I get in. I'm hoping it comes off from the back and everything I need to get to is just there. Because I don't really want to pull the whole thing to bits if I don't have to. I'm not sure if that has to come out, but oops, my screwdriver flew out of my hand. Oh dear. There's another short screw. Right, so another one here. Actually, it's not too bad that. How many screws is it? We'll count them in a minute. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 screws, and I might have to take the aerial one out. In fact, we'll do that now, because we'll do that now, and we can probably withdraw the aerial for safekeeping. And that's the aerial screw. Now we can probably remove the aerial at this point for safekeeping. Yes. So we'll put that over there. Now see if we can remove the back. I think we might have another screw in here somewhere. I can't see where. But let's just lay it on its front. There might be another screw in it. Just double checking because I don't want to break anything. No, not that I can see. No, not that I can see. Taking all the screws out I can see. So there we are. That gets it, doesn't it? And do we unplug or are we hardwired? We do actually unplug. We do unplug, but I want to right. Ooh. Right. So these are the aerial wires. So it's black at the bottom and red. Blue and white at the top. So we're alright with those. They're only aerial anyway. Right, that's that. And one of them, the blue goes across for the telescopic aerial. So, and oh, look at big horrible dust bunny. And we have actually got an intermittent audio problem on this as well. So, and I can already see where that problem might be. Looks like I might have a couple of leaky capacitors in this. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the belt first, or attempt to. So the red goes there, tells you anyway, and the black. Now I can move that out of the way, and this actually looks. Where's the audio amplifier located? Where have they stashed the out chip? Because my first port of call for troubleshooting, there's the record switches, they'll get cleaned. Usually my first call for port of call for troubleshooting is going to be around the audio amplifier because it goes low. So we're going to be looking around there. And I think the audio amplifier, to be perfectly honest with you, is this AN chip here? No, it can't be. Where do the speakers plug in? If I work out where the speakers plug in, I'll spot the amp. Right, these are speakers here, I'm sure of it. No, they're not. There's a speaker there, so where are we going to? Let's follow it through. Let's take this cable tie off. There we go. Let's take that out. Let's get my phone in case I need to take any pics. Right. So basically we're going to give this a good clean out. There's a lot of dust bunnies, as the Americans call them, in this. It's a bit manky, to be honest. But I don't know where the amplifier is, the audio amp is. I don't know where they put the audio amp. It's got to be this fucking thing here. It's either this or this, and I think that's the stereo decoder. I mean, how can I not miss the fucking audio amp? It's here somewhere. I reckon it's this fucker here, this AN. I reckon it's this fucker. I don't know what's inside that box. Oscillator by the look of that, from what it says there, OSC. Oscillator. But it looks a bit crappy under there. Might have that conductive glue in it and shit, so it needs a good cleaning. So what I want to do is try and lift this out all in one, which might be feasible. I think these are the speakers here. Yeah, they're your speakers. Ugh, don't tell me this daft thing here is your audio amp. They're your speakers. Pretty sure of it. And even then I could be wrong, it could be tape heads. You know. I don't know, folks, I'll find out when I undo it all. Right, so what I want to do really is get the mechanism out, shift them screws, they don't belong to it. Right, they do. Right, so I need to work out where all the screws are. And it would help pull the knobs off. I'm actually wondering if I could get to the belt by pulling that circuit board off, and I don't think you can, you know. No. You can't, unfortunately, which is a bit of a fucker. Right, so, whoops, don't want to pull the handle out. Let's put the handle back in. I don't want to pull the handle out. There we go. Let's just fold that down out of the way. I'll only pull it out if I have to. One. Two. Three. Well, that would come off either. It's got a washer on. Oh no, it's not. It's part of the trim. Thought it was a washer. Needs gluing back in. That needs putting back in the right place and gluing back in. And that one's a bit bent. Only just noticed that. Someone's probably tried pulling the fucking knobs off in the past, and the best way, people say get a rag under them, and yeah, it's alright doing that. But I think I will take this handle off. There we go. I'm going to try first, see if I can get that belt under that circuit board, because it's got to come out, mind you. Mind you, the mechanism can stay in, can't it? So just take the fucker out, fuck it. I want to service it all anyway, so. I got this on Saturday, I took it in part exchange. So that's that. And we want these ones here. I think all this lot will just lift off, then controls there, and leave the controls behind. It needs a good cleaning, so I might even take the whole fucking lot out. But we'll see. I might give the case and everything a good wash. Because I want to keep this, to be honest, because I quite like it. I like this sort of stuff. We've got any more screws? There's a hole right through there, but I don't know if it's got a screw in it. Nope. I wouldn't have said so, but there's definitely something here. Yeah, I think there is a screw, or that might be the cassette mechanism. Right, so Sometimes it's one of them feelings, isn't it? You wish you had the manual. What I'm going to take this screw here out. Yeah. I hope that's not holding anything important on. Alright, so that's that. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything down that end? There might be something there. Can't see anything. Can't see anything down there. But just pull some of these wires from here. See, the thing is, I don't want to start snapping wires because there's wires down here, and that wouldn't help it. So let's get these. I might have to desolder a couple of these because there's a switch there. There's another thin wire here. Right, well, we've got some. I think it's that bastard there. Right, we'll get that back in a minute. Yeah, there we are. Right, so let's just release these wires here. I wonder if they made the speaker plug on. I want to get this in a position where I can work on it without too much fucking hassle. I might have to desolder the odd wire here and there, and certain wires do unplug. And they're going to the speaker, into one of them. So, and the other two wires, let's make sure we get these wires from down here out. Right, so that's that. So, we've got right, so it's weird the way these are wired up. Right, let's see what I have to desolder just to shift the board out of the way for a minute. Because I just need to take that wire off. See if that gets me where I want to be. Let's take that red off. Let's take the black unplugs and the brown unplugs. Why can't they make the fucking other two to unplug? Right. See if we can Take the glue off. Oh, here's your audio amplifier. I found it, folks. It's fucking down here. And there's a load of these fucking caps down here that look like they fucked. So we're going to be doing a bit of work on this. Right. Right, so we've got that there. Which is the headphone socket. And wouldn't you know it, the fucker doesn't unplug. But saying that, unplug that microphone. Unplug that back flare from the mic. Really, all that's stopping me folding that out of the way is that headphone socket. Can I get the fucker off? That's the issue. Let's try to see if I can get it off. Let's try a pair of pliers. I believe there's a special tool you can buy for getting these off, but I've never seen one. A pair of pliers for loosening them off always works. There we are. Then you get to the end and you discover where you slip with your pliers. You might have trouble getting the fucking thing off. In this case, I've been lucky. Push that down with my finger. There we are, we're off. There we go. Just let it fall into my hand. There we go, put that there. Now, first protocol on here is to put a new belt on it. Right, so lift the headphone jack out. There we are. Right, let's just see where we're up to now, because really, right, so let's lift that out of there. That out of there. Disconnect the mic. Oh, we've still got fucking wires on here, haven't we? I mean, it does say we've got to disconnect all this fucking lot. Oh, there we are. Pop it to the side there. Now, here's the issue. Right. The belts, apart from that one for some strange reason, all the belts have turned to gunge. So what we'll do, all the belts have turned to gunge. They've all turned to fucking gunge. I hope the rubbers are okay. Yeah, the rubbers feel alright. Right. Lift that off. Take that off without it getting gungy all over me. If I can peel it off carefully. It snapped. We've got no cotton buds, so I don't need anything. Don't need any belts that get stuck. Don't need anything getting stuck because I've got no cotton buds. And that one snapped and got. Oh, look at that! It looks like something's fell out of your nose. Get that, you can roll it into a ball. Now will the capstan pull out? A big lump of fluff there. Yep. Yep, the old cappy comes out. There's a little fibre wash on the bottom, it should all lose him. Oh no, we'll go off, we're clean. We've got that off clean. Now what about this fucking belt here? Are we going to be so lucky? We'll have a belt to fail though, that's the thing. Let's try and just scrape most of the gunge. What is it with belts that were made in the 80s? Let's get the IPA. Luckily I got some in yesterday. Yep. A fresh bottle of IPA, folks. Ooh. Right. I'll find something to fucking put it in. I don't want to leave the top off the bottle, not on a brand new bottle. I don't fancy my IPA going all over the fucking place. So I'll put that on there for now. Right, get a cloth. Cloth. I need a cloth. Where's my fucking cloth? Don't you just hate when you can't fucking put your hands on your cloth? Here's one. It's even worse when you're touching cloth. There we go. Let's try and clean this. And the secret to this is to just basically just clean all the crap off, really. Might take some rubbing, but it will come off. Right, scrape a bit more of that by fucking hand. I'm going to be forever trying to get that off. Scrape a bit off by hand. There we go. It looks like something that's fell out of King Kong's nose. It's fucking nasty stuff. I wonder if I could do it better with a standing knife. Just go around here like that. You know, just get the lumps off. You know, all the fucking thick bits. And I've got to check the amplifier. I mean, if the amplifier chip in this turns out to be faulty, that's not a problem. Don't think it will be though. But if it does, it's not a problem. It's an AN something that's still available. So, I'm hoping it's going to be capacitor related for once. A lot of shit's coming off here now. The state of that fucking cloth, you wouldn't believe I washed that once, would you? I need more IPA. Oh, we're getting there. Only a little bit left. I've got to clean the motor yet. It soon comes off when you fuck about. Let's clean the capstan while I'm here. There we are. I think that. I mean, I want to make sure it's completely clean because I don't want any spots where the new belt will stick to the capstan and interfere with the speed. Right. Yeah, it's fucking horrible, that fucking belt stuff, anyway, when it decays. It's, like I say, it looks like something that's dropped out of King Kong's nose. There we go. Right, so the motor pulley, luckily, is not that bad. Okay, now look at all these dust bunnies, as the Americans call them. Wow. It's full of dust in there. I'm going to have to give that a good cleaning. But for now, we'll just put... There we go. Now this might just pull off here because this is just one little bit. See, famous last fucking words. I've got no Q-tips, cotton buds, whatever you want to call them. I ain't fucking got any. I've got any old ones. A fucking old one would even do just to clean that. Yeah. I fucking haven't. I saw one knocking about the other day. I can't remember where though. But basically we're getting there. We just need to clean this fucking. I'm gonna have to use this cloth. Gonna have to, you know, got to get the pulley clean. I mean, there we go. Well, it's not too bad, the pulley, really. I mean, most of that fucking shit's come off it. There we go. Yeah, that's got it. Just check. Oh, just a bit there. Just a little bit there. Nearly. Almost. Oh, nearly. See, I don't want it sticking to the new belt and contaminating it, so just get that. There we go, got it. Looks good enough. Yeah, that's got it. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at me belts. See if I've got a fucking belt to fit that bastard. Where did I put my flat belts? This should be in a bag. Yeah. Fucking easier said than done, isn't it? Right, this should be... Right. Well, there's me small ones. There's me small ones. Now where's me fucking... I bought a brand new bag of flat belts. And that ain't them. Right, so where's me fucking bag of belts? Do you know they've been knocking around here all fucking week? Now I need the fucking things. Can I see them? Can I fuck? They were on this small table here. I say they were. There they are. Right. There we go. Right. Right. Do you know, these fucking bags are a nuisance. So what we'll do, we'll pull out what I think is the biggest. What we'll do, just pull them all out, put them there. Start with what I think is the biggest and work our way down. I would imagine it goes down there. It goes, how about that? Do you know something, folks? You couldn't ask for a fucking better fit if you wanted it. That's perfect. First one out of the bag. And it's the right one. Now how about that? So we've got that one sorted. We need to find one to fit there because that one may as well come out. Yeah, that's not far from being gunge. So let's find... See, these Chinese belts are a bit on the shit side, but... That's not a Chinese one, that's proper original. See, they're a bit on the shit side, these Chinese ones, but they're alright. Yeah, that's the original. That's what I've just fucking had. Right. See, them Chinese belts are a bit crap when you're putting them on your, if you're using them as you drive. And that one might actually do it. Just have a look. That's a bit tight, that. It's a bit too tight. Not much though, just want one a bit bigger than that. Better than that one will do it. I think all that does really, I think it drives a take counter. There's a take counter, yeah. Only drives the take counter. Yeah, that one will do. Perfect. That's alright for the counter. In fact, actually it didn't go there. It actually went there. It goes there. That's alright. I think it does anyway. No, no, it went there. Oh, now it's come off. Yeah, it did, it went there. Yeah, it did. And the other one goes there. Right, so I need to find one to go from there to there. And I think one for that. Probably that one. Nope, too big. And there what I've taken off. Right, let's try, I think that one's a bit smaller, but I wouldn't put my money on it. We'll try. No. So, that's too big. I will find one, there will be one in here that will do it. I don't like the way that goes like that, but no, that must go like that. That has to go like that because I can't see it going any other way because that's going to get no drive otherwise. Let's just see if there's another pulley under there for it to run on. No, there's not, so it must run on there. Oh, hang on. Right. I think the take out must run on there because there's a pulley there. Let's just get the original take out belt a minute. Yeah, I think it went on there. Yeah, it did. When you press a button, any button will do. Yeah, that's right. So I need a belt roughly that size. That's too big. That's too big. So I need something a bit smaller. Just to be a wee bit smaller and thinner. I reckon that one will do it actually. These belts have got a lot of fucking stretch in them. They're crap to be honest. So I reckon that fucker will do it. Because it only has to drive the take counter, it doesn't do fuck all else. It's not like it's critical. There we are. Yeah, that's working. Right. Fag break folks, be back in a minute. Right, well that's all the belts done. There's no reason why this mechanism shouldn't work perfectly now and play tapes correctly. And we've also got this, which has come out from somewhere, which I think is that little screw that went through the middle there. That little screw I undone holds that on, so I'll have to work out where that went. Or that might go on there, I can't remember. No, it didn't, did it? No, that didn't go on there. No. No, it didn't. Could have gone on there afterwards, so I'll soon find out where that went. It'll be a self-explanatory where that goes. It's grounding anyway. Whatever. Oh, I know what that's for. For the record, it's for the record tabs. For the record switch. That's for the record switch, and it went there. That was our little screw I took out. Yeah. I'll work out which way around that goes in a bit. But that goes there, goes here. Because it goes through those two holes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, that could do with a bit of a clean. That's a bit stiff. Look at that. Ooh, I'll give this a good clean actually as well. Yeah, it needs a clean. But can put this back together. And that is the correct way. Or that can go in either way, that's designed to go either way up. Because yeah. Doesn't matter. Because that's right in the middle. And I think it actually did go that way. So we'll pop that back on. Oops. And we'll look at some of these capacitors around the amplifier and see. I'll do some cleanup around there. Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it? It didn't go through the frigging speaker. Right, so we're going to be doing some capacitors. So what we'll do, we'll get the amplifier in a position where we can work on it. Now where's the audio section? Here. It looks a bit grubby around some of these. Some of these capacitors look a bit grubby. So there's actually two audio chips in this. There's actually two audio chips in it. One for each channel, one here and one here. I thought there was only one. No, there's two. Which is good. Right, so can I get all this without taking it off this sub chassis? I'm hoping I can. I'm just checking for dry joints on the chips. Let's get me magnifier. and see if got any dry joints on the chips. Because I know when you turn it on, it runs for a while and then it drops off on one channel, but it goes very low. But I am actually going to do capacitors. I mean, I don't like the look of some of them under there. Ew. Yeah, I think it's... some look okay. 10 volts at 1000 microfarads. I don't know if I've got them in. Smoother looks okay. Just around this area here, these big ones. Looks like them black ones there have been replaced in the past. That's what it looks like. Might be wrong, but let's have a look. Right. See if I can get to these fucking big ones here. If I can get to, I can't get to them. I don't want to take all this off. Shit out. And there's what's left of the belt. Ew, that wouldn't have helped it, would it? Ew. That wouldn't have helped. It's probably that's causing it. Now look. Look at that. Have to clean that board. A big lump off. Ooh, look, it looks like something's come out of King Kong's nose. As I've said before, just drop it down there for now. Probably that's fucking causing it actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to have to see if I can get some Q-tips from somewhere. Let's see what capacitors I need. See if I've got them. If I've got them, I'll do it. If I haven't, there's no point going any further today. They're only low voltage, luckily. 10 volts, 1000 microfarad, 1000, 1000. They're all 1000 these three here. What's that small one? 22. That'll be the same with 200 UF. That'll be 200 UF. And that's 1000. They're all 1000 them fuckers. Bet your bottom dollar. Yeah. Yeah, they're all 1000 them. And these ones here. This one here. I mean, it's gonna take some fucking work. This needs a really good clean. This board is not bad, but I don't want to take it off because I don't want to take the tuning dial off. I don't want to go, you know, I don't want to get involved with that. Don't even know where the tuning dial is. Where is the tuning dial? Oh, it's there. Make sure it fucking stays in place where the fucking, where it can drop, where the fucking, wherever it fucking connects to, which is probably there. Can go back in. That's the tuning dial there. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to have to clean all that there. clean all this glue off, because this stuff, is this that stuff that's conductive? Just get my meter. You can normally fucking tell by putting your meter on it, because if it's conductive it usually shows you. If that's all it is, I can clean the fucker. Right, so let's have a look. No, that ain't. Probably hasn't got to the stage yet. Let's check some of this stuff on the other side. That's gone fucking worse. It's that, what do you call it, isn't it? That fucking, what they call Sony bond. They sold it to every Sony sold it to every fucking else, but never used it on their own products. Right, there's a bit there. Yeah, believe it or not, that is actually on the circuit board, and we're actually getting a reading. Can you believe that? I'm actually on the board, not on any trace. Just on the, is that a trace there? That is a trace there, but connect there. I'm not actually touching any components there. I'm getting a reading. Try it. Yeah. I haven't touched any traces there. I'm getting a reading. You know, I'm getting a reading. It's in the mega ohms, but I'm getting a reading. So this all needs to be done. So if I clean all this, just lightly scrape it. So I'll just get the scraper, just scrape that. Once you get the reading there. Now let's try again. Yeah, still getting a reading. And you know, there's no fucking... So I'm going to have to give that a good clean. Yeah, it's got the conductive glue on it. So, yeah. Going to need a good clean this board, folks. Just around the audio stage. The rest of it looks okay, there isn't, because the radio works absolutely beautifully. But there's none of it up here, it's just here where these big capacitors are. There's a bit more around here. Let's see if we've got anything around this one. Yeah. Yeah, we're conductive there as well. So I'm going to pause it for now because I want to brew. And I think that we are in for a lot of work. Hi folks, and welcome back. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and clean this fucking Sony Bond glue off this fucking circuit board if I can, and without removing the components, and then see how it is, and if it's still the same, then basically I'm gonna go through the capacitors, and hopefully it's not the audio chips. I mean, well, it'll only be one of them if it is, but I think it's that glue, to be perfectly honest. But I've got some cotton makeup wipes here, because I've run out of cotton buds, or Q-tips as some people call them. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and get a blunt instrument like that, and we've got IPA, and we're going to try and just clean the board if I can. I mean, see, by doing that I won't scratch the board, but the shit will come off, and oh, that's looking better. Shut up! It's too early. Yeah. It's getting there. I mean, I might have to end up taking the parts off and doing it, but let's have a look with the meters, see if we're any better. Because we were very conductive earlier. But on there. Hang on, folks.